popcorn ready. It's game time.
Do what you did last time.
There are still seats available for upcoming games. Please go to the nearest ticket booth to get yours today.
And folks, we hope you'll join us for our next fan appreciation giveaway. Next up, Magnetic Schedule.
Taking a look at Brooklyn. Looking to assume command of this series. It's appeared to be pretty evenly matched, though, thus far.
But they're the higher seed, and this is when that comes into play. In essence, a three-game series now with two of those at home. They gotta like their chances.
Look at the 76ers starting group. They've got Rain Man. Maxey out there with Brooks. And it's McCain in at the shooting guard. Now, here's Maxey. Going inside, and slam dunk by Maxey.
Nice read by Maxey. Sees it, hits it, done.
Down low, and he goes in for the dunk.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
And the foul called on Josh Giddey. That is his first foul of the game.
Ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
Rain Man passes to Grimes. Launches a three. Drains the three-pointer.
Well, you talk about spacing the floor. This is exactly what you hope for from Quentin Grimes.
Pass to Freeman Liberty. It's deflected. Here's Maxey. It's rebounded by Giddey. For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Thomas, there's the triple. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist.
Cam Thomas is a guy who is always shot ready. Nice catch and shoot there.
Maxey kicks to Brooks. Inside. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's Grimes. Pocket 6. Pass to Rain Man. The 76ers need to get off a shot. McCain's shot is off. The Nets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Thomas. Tries to keep it alive. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with the rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. 5th, Josh Giddey.
And it seems like he's taking it on his shoulders to get every one of his teammates involved in the offense here in the postseason. What a passing display.
Lets it go with the three. Offensive rebound. Here's Rain Man. Pass to McCain. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Grimes. Brooks outside. A three-pointer off the mark.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Now here's Thomas. D right on him. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. After Rain Man. Lays it up off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Shrugs off the contact and dunks it. He'll go to the free throw line.
That's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness. The D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Maxey, no good.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Now here's Thomas. Outside Banks. Sweet move. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Rain Man passes to Maxey. Three-pointer. Connects from three-point range. Maxey's got 5 points so far.
Take your focus off Maxey for 1 second, and he will let it fly from out there.
That's good by Freeman Liberty. Philadelphia's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Out to Brooks. Pass to McCain. Shoots over Banks. A nice shot by McCain.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Freeman Liberty, no good. The 76ers lead. Maxey passes to Rain. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
A solid facilitator. I like whenever Maxey looks to get his guys involved.
Giddey finds Thomas. Back to Giddey. Fires the three. And it's Grimes with the rebound. Philadelphia leading by 4. Here's Rain Man. Finished off the break. Rain Man's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Banks passes to 4. Poke loose. Thomas kicks to Giddey. That 3 off the mark. Freeman Liberty, no good. 76ers have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks, and he gets it to go.
They're beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. And the 76ers making a change here.
76ers substitution. Washington.
Now here's Banks. Still without a basket. Pass to Giddey. Will it go? And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Rain Man's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
Here's Rain Man. He has 6. Shot clock at 6. Washington kicks to Maxey. And it's Rain Man missing.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Banks. Oh, and it's sent back by Washington. Maxey with it. Defended by Giddey. Pass to Rain Man. Here's McCain. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Freeman Liberty. Nets trail by 8. Outside Thomas. Now Giddey. Front past the arc. Freeman Liberty, no good. Rain Man passes to Maxey. Here's Rain Man. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Washington, that's good.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Pools checked in for the 76ers. Pippen comes in for Maxey. Pass to Freeman Liberty. Good on the three-point shot. Freeman Liberty's got 10.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
Pippen kicks to Poole. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
The guys, they call him Rain Man, and in the last game against the Nets had a huge game. He dropped in 38 points and did his role for his team, grabbing any rebounds that came his way. The numbers he put up were really impressive. He's somebody everybody loves watching. Guys, back to you.
Thanks for the report, D.A. Greg, phenomenal effort by him in that last game.
He willed the team to victory through his talent and through that competitiveness.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
We've got 1:28 left to play in the first quarter. Washington, that's good. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the 76ers?
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
1:03 left in the first quarter of the game. Right side, Pippen. Lets it go from deep. Rebound, Brooklyn. Freeman Liberty's got his 4th rebound in this one. Driving the lane. And it's Rain Man missing.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
And the foul called on P.J. Washington. That's his first foul. Carter, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Josh Giddey comes in for Williams.
Josh Giddey.
32 seconds left here in the first quarter. Carter with the 3. And it's Bona with the rebound. The 76ers leading by 10. Rain Man passes to Poole. Out to the wing. Here's Rain Man, defended by Carter. Poole kicks to Pippen. Pass to Poole. Top of the key. It's rebounded by Giddey. Giddey's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Shoots over Pippen. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. 76ers ahead, up by 10. So So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from Portside at Game 5. And guys, what's your take so far in Philadelphia?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
Taking a look at the 76ers. They've got P.J. Washington. So Rain Man out there, and it's Maxey in at the 1 spot. And here is Giddey. Still yet to score. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game. And I think that one could have fallen for him.
And he comes up with the deuce. Payne's got his first points of the night.
Just finding the open man and making sure it's on time and on target. This is who Josh Giddey is.
Here's Grimes. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. On the wing, Giddey to the middle. And Claxton throws it down.
Well, Claxton could have an apartment up near the rim. These dunk attempts are routine.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And Claxton, no good on that one. Philadelphia leading by 9. And stolen by Giddey. Pass to Payne. To the inside. And it's Grimes with the rebound. For Philadelphia, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Maxey, no good.
not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And the shot goes down. Claxton's got his second bucket of the night.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Pass to Grimes. There's the three. A putback. It's good on the putback. And the 76ers lead by 9.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Here's Whitehead. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Grimes has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to McCain. There's the screen. A 3-ball. It's hauled in by Claxton. For Brooklyn, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Whitehead passes to Giddey. He scores, and he's off the schneid with that basket. 1 for 7 on a tough night for him.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Inside, and stolen by Payne. Pass to Claxton. The Nets working the ball around now. No good with the triple. Philadelphia leading by 7. Maxey into the lane.
Boy, Maxey just goes for it. Plays with a lot of courage.
The 76ers shooting their first free throws of this one. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Maxey hits them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Pass to Claxton. The shot comes out. Some solid D here from the Rain Man. On the wing, Brooks. Fires for 3. Knocks down the 3-ball. Brooks has got his first 3 points of the game.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
Back to Banks. Claxton inside. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. Look at Rain Man. No doubt one of the most efficient rebounders in the game. Here's Floyd. No scoring in this one. 6 on the shot clock. Goes back up. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in their rebounding numbers as well.
Nets trail by 12. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Back to Giddey. Pass to Floyd. Takes it inside. Misses the layup.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Rain Man passes to Maxey. There's the pick. Over Giddey. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Maxey's got the lead up to 14 now for the 76ers. Here's Floyd. Back to Giddey. To the middle. Here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
This guy is quickly developing into an outstanding playmaker, Josh Giddey. Nice setup.
Pass to Grimes. Here's Rain Man. Claxton covering. Here's Brooks. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Brooks has got 5.
Oh, the balance Brooks has is impressive. Able to work through the defense and still capitalize.
Giddey the pass to Whitehead. Banks with the ball. Back to Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Brooklyn making some changes. Freeman Liberty's checked in. And Thomas subbed in for Whitehead. Poole's checked in for the 76ers. Pippen comes in for Maxey. Poole on the wing. The 76ers with another miss. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Nets. A 12-point game. And now the 76ers on the break. Got a hand on it, and he's able to get it back. Poole with it. Pass to Rain Man. It's Pippen on the wing. And he's good on the 3-ball. Pippen's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Giddey fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Well, that's a guy who's willing to mix it up offensively and draw the contact and get that opportunity for the old-fashioned N1. We see you, Josh Giddey.
The 76ers leading by 12. Pass to Bona. Here's Rain Man. 8 points for him. Knocks it loose. Poole the pass to Rain Man. There's a screen. Pippen for 3. It's hauled in by Freeman Liberty. Freeman Liberty's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Banks. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
Boy, they can't cut into this lead with him going stone cold. Only so much time to turn it around.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Payne, he's checked in for Josh Giddey. And both free throws good for Pippen.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Payne passes to Floyd. Out to Payne. Shoots a 3. Pass to Freeman Liberty. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. This is his second trip to the free throw line. Here's Rain Man. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And he's got his first free throw of the game. No good on that one. And the second free throw, good. Nets trail by 12. Pass to Floyd. Banks kicks to Thomas. Nets passing it around.
Well, we know Cam Thomas can score, but nice facilitating right there. Set up the open man.
And for the 76ers, they're shooting here about 46% for the game. Pippen a screen. Poole fires away from outside. The 76ers with another miss. Brooklyn's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Banks, no good.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Thomas against Brooks. Here's Floyd. Outside for Thomas. Lets the three fly. And Spona with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Poole the pass to Raymond. Pippen with the wide open one. Bangs home the trifecta. Pippen's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the 76ers. Nets trail by 13. Payne looking around. Pass to Banks. To the paint. Here's Freeman Liberty.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Brooks finds Pippen. Here's Rainman off on the layup.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Here's Freeman Liberty. The three. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Freeman Liberty's got 20 points.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
There's the pick. Pippen, the pass to Raymond. Back to Pippen. Three-pointer. Another three for Philadelphia.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Now here's Thomas. Pass to Payne. Puts up a three. That one doesn't go. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Welcome back. A key part of this one, their bench production. Those guys can heat it up in a hurry. Give the starters a little rest.
Looking at how the Nets are doing in this series. And that concludes halftime.
Welcome back to playoff basketball on 2K Sports. This is the Eastern Conference Finals. They've got Josh Giddey. Cam Thomas is out there with Floyd. And it's Freeman Liberty in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And that's the group for Jordi Fernandez as we begin the second half.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
I mean, a 6'8 playmaker, Giddey is a point forward, and he piles up the assist.
Thomas down low. Brooks covering. Nice D from Brooks.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Maxey passes to Grimes. Here's McCain. From outside, off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Pass to Floyd. Thomas kicks to Giddey. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Giddey's got his third basket of the night right there.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Rainman passes to Brooks. And it's Floyd with the rebound. Floyd's got his fifth rebound in this one. Outside Banks. Giddey the pass to Thomas. Giddey sets the pick for Thomas. Fires from deep. It's good from long range. Thomas got 6 points.
You have to have patience in the screen and roll. Cam Thomas letting that play develop naturally.
Here's Maxey. They grab their own miss to the left wing from the arc. Another miss by Philadelphia.
1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game?
Brooks, the pass to Maxey. Here's Rainman out to the right wing. McCain. The 76ers again can't hit it.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Count it, and the 76ers lead has been cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Banks. Down low. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Freeman Liberty's got 4 points in the quarter.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guy. And the 76ers making a change here. Washington's checked in.
PJ Washington.
The 76ers have gone only 1 of 6 in the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. Here's Maxey. Trains it from beyond the arc. 17 points in the game.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Giddey with it. Maxey covering. Pass to Thomas. Here's Freeman Liberty. It's deflected, and he recovers it.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
Here's Floyd. It's Thomas, high post. He's got 6. Pass to Freeman Liberty. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. Thomas got 3 assists in the game. Philadelphia leading by 4. And shot on the way. And he can't bank that one in. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run. Here's Floyd. On the wing, Giddey. They set the pick. It's up a 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Here's Rainman and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And they get it back. McCain's shot is off.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
To the left side wing. The Nets working the ball around now. Pass to Thomas. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Here's Rainman. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
I think another thing that's striking.
Substitution. On the court.
Brooks with a screen on Claxton. And it's Rainman missing.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. Rainman is out there at Brooks. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Grimes in at the 3 spot.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
My goodness, how quick off his feet is Nick Claxton?
Payne kicks to Williams. Launches it. Rebound by Rainman. Philadelphia leading by 4. Grimes passes to Rainman. They set the pick. Trying his luck from deep. Drills it from outside. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. To the paint. And Claxton throws it down.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Carter, he's checked in for Brooklyn.
Now, the first thing that strikes you as a player with Nick Claxton is how easily this guy gets off the floor. Vertical threat on the offensive end and an excellent rim protector on the defensive end.
It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Payne passes to Giddey. Carter sets the pick for Giddey. And Brooklyn making a change. Banks is checked in.
Into the lineup for your next. Alexander Banks.
Williams looking around. Claxton a screen on Brooks. And the Nets miss again.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Williams passes to Payne. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. From deep. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Grimes has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to McCain. Now here's Maxey. Here's McCain. Here's Grimes. Here's the 3. Brooklyn with the rebound. Claxton's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Out to Payne. And he makes the first. Carter, he's checked in for Williams. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Hits the 3-point bomb. Maxey's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah. Coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. During that break, listened in on Jordi Fernandez's huddle. He told them, you can do a lot of great things out there and still lose if you don't take care of the boards. I want to see more effort, gang rebounding, everyone involved. That was his only focus. Kevin?
Thanks, David. The 76ers leading by 8. Pass to Brooks. To the inside. Rainman. And the rejection by Claxton. Giddey with it. Maxey covering. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
And that one falls for Claxton. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Out to Brooks. 76ers moving the ball around. To the middle. Here's Rainman. It's rebounded by Giddey. Giddey's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Out left to the wing. Left side, Banks. Buries it down low. Now just a 3-point Philadelphia lead.
And he's showing signs now of life after going scoreless through the half.
They set the pick. Here's Maxey. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
The shot's good from Banks. Banks has got 9 points here in the second half.
You can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Pass to Rain Man. Here's McCain. Payne covering. 4 on the clock. Here's Maxey. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Maxey's got 25 points.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
Now Giddey. Pass to Claxton. Shoots from the high post. That's good. And so Giddey with the assist. Giddey's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. Here's Rain Man. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Pass to Giddey. Claxton a screen on Brooks to take the lead. Claxton no good. And it's Maxey with the ball for the 76ers. Here's Grimes. Here's Rain Man. Brooks outside. Over Claxton. Brooks misses. Brooklyn trailing. Payne in the post. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Philadelphia's gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. Here's Rain Man. Claxton covering. It's Brooks on the wing. Here's McCain. Offline with his 3.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way because hoisting from 3 is not the answer.
Inside. And Claxton throws it down.
Already such a terrific passer. Love seeing Josh Giddey share the wealth.
Pass to Rain Man. Here's Grimes. Hands it from downtown.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Floyd comes in for Carter. And Thomas subbed in for Payne. Giddey the pass to Banks. That's good. And so Giddey with the assist. Banks has got it all tied up now for Brooklyn. And here's Brooks. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. And the Nets making a change here. Freeman Liberty's check in.
Number 47, Freeman.
Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. It's deflected. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. For Philadelphia, they've gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. Pass to Maxey. 13 feet away. And the jumper is good. Maxey's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
So poised in these situations. Love seeing Maxey rise to the occasion and knock that one down.
Freeman Liberty, no good. The 76ers lead. To the inside, Rain Man, and it's Floyd with the rebound.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
Off target with his 3. Philadelphia shooting 44% in the fourth. The offense with some ups and downs. There's 1:26 left to play here in the fourth. Brooks with no one around. And a miss there on the triple. Brooklyn's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. A step-back shot here. Thomas gets the bucket.
If ever there was a player who relishes the spotlight in this moment, it is Cam Thomas, folks.
Rain Man passes to Grimes. Outside, Maxey. It's in!
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Outside Thomas. Here's Freeman Liberty. The tray. Banks, no good. Here's Grimes. Pass to McCain. 76ers moving the ball around. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Unshakable individual confidence. That is Cam Thomas. Big-time bucket.
He sinks the clutch free throw.
Well, consistency is so critical, especially in clutch moments. This guy has got that gene.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
You know, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
What you want is to create a clean, high-percentage look, if that's at all possible.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Thoughts on what coach wants to do here?
I don't think they should be greedy here and think about a triple. With this much time left, I'd attack the basket, get a high percentage shot in tight, and take my chances in overtime.
So it's Philadelphia taking the W in a close one here. This was a pivotal game in the series so far, and they were able to keep their heads straight, get the job done.
If they keep trying to blitz you, this is what's going to happen.